Good morning, Vietnam. Today we're gonna investigate objectively how this pandemics could be linked to the karma of harming animals. You know, this farming, industrial farming, the cruelty behind it. We're going to see the link between those this behavior of humanity, and the happening of those pandemics. Okay, the karma of it. Okay, since this cocoa situation happened, this COVID situation happened, it had a characteristic of supernatural. The speed of it, the manifestation in front of our eyes. I did video where I said there was supernatural stuff. I have seen the tubes of the bicycle out of the bicycles, something I didn't see in my life. I was a bicycle guy. I used to have bicycle, go in the mountain and stuff. So I know more or less how this stuff behave. And the tube out of the tires, many, just paranormal activity. And the symbolic of it, when I think about it, is what is hidden has to be exposed. Okay, what is hidden has to be exposed. What is hidden in this situation is the suffering of those animals to feed this humanity. Okay, in all those big cities you enter, there is eggs, milk, meat. Okay, so it's under, we don't see it. You are in the city, you don't see it, but it's there. It's there, the product of it, it's there, but the happening of it, it's like this tire tube hidden in the tire. Okay, then it gets exposed. So I explained this manifestation I have seen back then in the cocoa situation as saying that stuff has to be exposed. Okay, so we are zooming out a little bit, not just at the level of those dark forces harming this humanity, this nice and beautiful humanity, and dark forces against this humanity, but we zoom out as this is a karmic stuff happening on a much higher level, in which as much the dark forces as the humanity are computed in it. It's a higher level, okay, higher level, telling something, okay, calling for something. Those last days, 2-3 days in the social media, Facebook, it started to pop again with those, stings, stinging the people, different variant of this virus and stuff. So in a supernatural way, too much on the Facebook, So maybe the reality is preparing something, a second wave of this karmic price that this humanity has to endure, since there is much hidden, like this tube hidden in the tire of the bicycle, so much hidden of suffering of those animals. So in a previous video I said that the mother herself, Mira Alfasa, when she was in Tokyo and watched a pandemic which killed a huge number of people, she said it is the emotional body of those people in the war dying suddenly, and their ghost, their emotional body wandering around. They didn't know it's dead, So many of those ghosts, emotional bodies, died in a trauma, in a brutal way. They don't even know how they died, bombs, explosion and everything. They wander around and stick to human form, and make them sick and kill them, vampirizing the energy. So it was an after effect of the war. This pandemic she witnessed in Tokyo. And me, I use this information to say we are killing animals in a huge number. Maybe in specific time in the year, the numbers are huge, and it is linked to the flu, okay, the seasonal flu. I didn't know that it was that much in point till I heard a doctor, scientist, virologist. They say it's the best, the most renowned, okay, French guy. He said that the flu appeared with the industrial farming of chicken. The flu appeared with the industrial farming of chicken. So here we see the spiritual part, the immaterial part linked to the science. Okay, though the science will explain it by a small protein jumping from one another, while it is all informational, okay? So suddenly the karma becomes science. So we're going to see that mostly those flu stuff are linked to one of the animals the human use. It's not linked to an exotic animal, okay? Most of the time, what kind of animal we have? We have the sheep. The sheep in France is the zoological name Ovidae. Ovidae, sheep. Linked to Covidae, Ovidae, sheep. The cows, les bovins in French, bovins. Okay. So already we see a sheep here. Ovidae, Covidae, linked. The cows, we had this disease of the brain of the people and the brain of the cow, the mad cow, okay, Creutzfeldt-Jakob or something. Okay, we had this time ago, a disease linked to an animal that is exploited. We have, of course, the chickens, all this bird flu stuff. Bird flu, chicken, the baby of the chicken, the yellow ones, they grind them. They put them in the machine and they are violently grinded. So imagine the emotional bodies flowing all around in shock. What happened to me? I just born, I'm a small little yellow cute stuff, and I'm put in the machine with blades that shatters me in a fraction of a second. So there is no understanding what's happening. So we have wandering of those emotional body all around, and you have the flu. And he said it, the doctor, the scientist, virologist said it, those flu appeared with the industrial chicken farming, okay? Science karma, they try to be very close. We have monkeypox also. Many monkeys in the laboratories. All the pharmaceutical mafia and stuff is based on testing on monkeys. Okay, we have monkeypox. So more or less, those diseases related to the animals that are mistreated mostly. And one of the countries that endured the most the whole politics behind how they do and everything is China. China was very much into not respecting animals at the level of cooking a dog alive. So they throw it alive in the hot water because it tastes better. Or the level of setting a cow in fire alive where she is still standing, and they cut bit of it. I have the videos, I keep them in my computer to not forget this humanity and the karma behind it. So it was one of the countries that has been most touched by this, okay, computed, like I said, on a higher level than good and bad, okay. This is what I'm trying to do here, very objectively, zoom out. There is a price to pay, guys. There is a price. And the country who behaviors against animal was the most crazy. That means even laughing on a dog when he is thrown into the boiling water. It's that level. So they don't even give a clean kill to animal, like avoid the suffering. So even that level, in some places there, they didn't reach it. The happening of this pandemic, I am sure civilized that country on that level, reduced much of this behavior on the markets and everything, like cutting bits of animal where they are still alive and selling the bits and keeping the animal alive for the next cut. So we were dealing with that level. There is a price, there is a karmic, and I'm telling you, it can be even scientifically explained. Okay, scientifically, between bracket, of course, they don't understand the informational fields. They always tend to explain it in a magical protein that nowhere to go, a messenger that goes there and everything, because the science, the informational science is not here. So we see that those animals, those 4 animals I talked about, very much linked to this. The sheep, Ovidae in French, Ovidae, okay? You add the C and it's co, like a co-rent or you know, sheep. Humans are sheep. In the name itself, it says it. You are a co-sheep, huh? Like a similar. Okay, cows suffering milk out of them after taking their offspring go to the slaughterhouse, and they continue being exploited by machine. Okay, taking the milk that has been designed for their offsprings. Okay, the chicken, okay, we said some of them never see the light of the sun, so they don't understand even where they are. What is this realm? They never see the light. They are in in a warehouse, in factories, in a small cage. Their life, they don't understand what is a sky, what is a sun, what is a piece of grass. Okay, and and the one that are not needed, the males, they are grinded in a machine. Okay, and people are happy in the cities. Okay, dressing well and perfumed. I don't think the big computing of the big electron can let this run for so long. Okay, so we're gonna say that this happening, the supramental, the supranatural part of it is computed on a higher level. Yeah, in one video I was saying jokingly that this Klaus Schwab looks like a turkey. You know, turkey of Thanksgiving? You know, look his mouth, it's like a turkey. You know, it's a turkey coming with, vengeance, grievance, like wanting to revenge something, you know. You can feel there is hate. So this might be an expression of a turkey, Klaus Schwab, you know. The Fauci, this doctor, I see it like a cow. He has an energy, feminine energy of a cow. Yeah, you feel it like a feminine energy, but really a problematic being. It might be a cow coming, you know, because they took her calf, little calf, you know, in front of her and exploited her with the machines or her life. And then it goes and be dismantled in the slaughter house and put in packets or supermarket. Okay. The Bill Gates, I see him as lab monkeys. You know those lab monkey? I see him as a lab monkey. I feel it's like this. It's a monkey that has been put, you know, in he cannot move his head, you know, and they open his head and plug some electrodes to study him. Okay, and it could be that this Bill Gates is an expression of a monkey that has been in a lab. Okay. Guys, here, if it is computed on a higher level, on a karmic big electron level, and it is coming in another wave, there is nothing that can stop it. Okay, no Dr. Manhattan can do anything. Can stay in between. Not even me. Okay, can do something. Okay, so yeah, if something is brewing, which I felt those last days on the internet. This time I will totally stay out of the equation. Totally stay. Yeah, it might be much bigger than what we think. So that was the video. Remember, truth is energy, and also truth sometimes, Ah, it burns. Huh? See you in the next video. Yeah, a little bit of side note just here. The bird you see on the picture here, the bird you see on the picture. So I was thinking about recording this video, and this sparrow comes very close, like very close. I have no food, nothing. He comes, he picks, and looks at me, picks on the floor, shits. He looks at me and come very close to my feet and everything, you know. And I had to take this picture, you know. Yeah, I decided to speak for them, those beings, and this is kind of synchronicity. Before I started recording, he was coming, going, and coming back to me, and it's a huge plaza. It could be anywhere. There is no food here, obviously, but he was coming. Okay, so I take it as a synchronicity for this video, and I put his picture on the video. See you in the next video.